Alright, hello everyone, it's Silver Kyle here, and I just read an article on IGN.com, and it's a really weird article because it basically says that Valve is considering about making their own console called the Steam Box console. Now, I don't really know if they're planning to go up against the Xbox 360 and the PS3, if they're actually planning on joining the console wars, or if it's like a streaming system, kind of like OnLive, because it's called the Steam Box, and it's like a micro-sized PC that allows, that gives access to Steam's vast library of games. Would be the first thing. They're saying that it'll have like an Intel Core i7 CPU, NVIDIA GPU, and 8 gigabytes of RAM, just like the Alienware X51. I don't know. It's really weird. I don't know how I would feel about another console joining the latest console wars, just because Nintendo, Microsoft, and Sony are basically the only ones around nowadays, and it's weird to think of a fourth. But you never know. I mean, you know, Sony wasn't in the wars until the mid-90s, and then they became like a big runner-up, you know, actually defeating everything with the PS2 during that era, and then, you know, Microsoft joining in 2001. So it's possible that, you know, we might be seeing a fourth one, but it's still very vague. It still doesn't give a lot of detail if it's actually planning to compete against them. But another cool thing that I read was that they have USB accessories that they're working on. And one of them is a controller that you can switch around. So you can switch around some of where the buttons are. So you can change where the location of some of the buttons. So you could switch this with that to make it more comfortable for you or something like that. Or it depends on your. It says to match your behavior for in-game elements. So I thought that was really interesting and different. And I don't know if you can see this, but this is one of the pictures that they showed from another article. And this is exactly from TheVerve.com, which is where it originated. So yeah, interesting to say the least. So that's basically it. How do you feel about Valve possibly making a console that could compete in this console war, or if they're just going for streaming games, kind of like OnLive does? So I'll see you all next time. Bye bye, everyone.